Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my cancers out there. So this is a love coming spread for all of my cancers out there for the week of November 4th into the 9th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my cancers during the week of November 4th to the 9th? What kind of love is coming towards my cancers during the week of November 4th to the 9th? Show me cards that I need to see. Cool. Ooh. Oh. Shit. Okay. So, my lovelies, soulmate, this individual definitely believes themselves to be your soulmate, okay? And this is a fire sign individual. There's a lot of passion, a lot of sexual attention, a lot of attraction here, a lot of creative energy. Fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So we got that popping. Now, okay, with that being said, there was a little bit of trouble that was going on there. Three of Swords. So this wasn't, you know, this person is approaching. This person has approached you. You know this fire sign individual. Okay, this is love coming. So this is a person that you know. But it wasn't a straight, smooth transition from point A to point B. There was like point A, B, C, and work this way back this way. There was a third party that was involved in a situation that either you or the other person kind of brought into the situation. Okay? I'm not talking about in terms of a threesome or anything like that. I'm talking about in terms of, although it could have been, but I don't really feel like this is where that was. This was a situation where there was a third party that was involved, whereas though there was someone else that either you or that other person was interested in. And, you know, then you got to kind of realizing that, and they got to realizing that, you know what, I really have a lot more in common. I have a lot more attraction on a lot of different levels with this with you than they did with this other individual. Okay, it's not, you know, so you guys were kind of dating, so this wasn't, it wasn't like you, okay, so I want to explain this. It wasn't like you guys were like dating. You guys were like, you know, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a committed relationship. This was kind of like a dating thing, whereas though, you know, they there was no commitment that you guys had to each other. You guys were kind of dating each other, but you felt the connection, and this person kind of went out there. Maybe even you could have gone out there and start messing with someone or dating someone else. And then you kind of came back around and was like, damn, you know what? This person completes me. Okay? Because the wheel of fortune is moving in that favor of that direction at this point. So it wasn't a straight, direct transition. This is something that kind of went around the long way and came around, and you realize love was right before your very eyes. Okay? Looking in love in all the wrong places, looking in love in all the wrong faces. It was right there in front of you the whole time. So that's what this is saying. Okay? So with that being said, also you have this younger, potentially younger or young at heart, earth sign individual. This is a Cancer. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Okay? And this individual wants an ending, a new beginning, so they look at you as a potential new opportunity here for them. Okay, so this is an earth sign individual. Again, this is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. This person looks at you as a new opportunity. In other words, out with the old, in with the new, that sort of thing. So this is the beginning of this new opportunity now. This person has put a couple things out there on the vine and waiting to see what kind of things ripen on the vine here. Now, they haven't done this. You know, this is an individual you've possibly talked to. You maybe even dated a little bit. Consider dating a little bit. And maybe you have dated this other individual. But this individual has really done a lot of soul searching, thought about it. It's like, you represent a new opportunity. The relationship with you represents a new opportunity, a fresh start. And they're using the Emperor energy. So they're going for it. They just decided to assert themselves in the situation. Now, even though, like I said, even probably during this little period of time where, where you and this other individual that you realize is your soulmate, even during that space of time, uh that's when this earth sign individual was kind of pushing up. You guys were kind of talking and kind of getting to know each other. And they just like, you know what, I want to start something new and fresh with this individual. Then once the reconciliation was done with with the fire sign individual, you realize, hey, we got a lot in common. We're really vibing. I don't know what I was thinking. Now this earth sign individual was like, not so fast. Not so fast. I'm not going to give up that easy. So that's what's going on with that. Now, with that being said, let's see what kind of strengths that you're going to be. What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with during the week of November 4th to the 9th? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with during the week of November 4th to the 9th? What kind of strengths are my Cancers going to be dealing with? Folks, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. First off, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Soulmate. Your strength. Soulmate. This strength is that you realize that this person, this fire sign individual, was your soulmate. You realize this was your soulmate. Okay? And so, again, things kind of went full circle. Okay? And you realize this person is your soulmate. In addition here, Ten of Cups. Wanting to have a long-term future with this individual. Possibly children. That sort of thing. Okay? Now, with that being said, like I said before, the Hangman, the brakes on. Okay? So, you're not, if things start kind of getting crazy, you weren't afraid to put the brakes on. And you weren't going to just stand idly by. And do nothing. So that's why I said with this other individual kind of went out there, was dating other individuals. She was like, okay, cool. We can put the brakes on this. I'm going to go ahead and see what's going on with this other individual here that's interested in me. In other words, I'm not going to wait around for you to get yourself together. I know we have this connection. Okay. But apparently maybe the connection isn't as strong with you as I thought it was. So you went out there and kind of saw what's going on with this earth sign individual. There you go. So you weren't afraid to do that. Now, in addition to that, you got the Knight of Swords here. You're not afraid to cut that shit off, too. If what you actually really wanted comes back into purview, you're like, okay, well, we were dating, we were testing the water, seeing what was going on. But now this other individual has come around that I actually was really interested in, invested in. I realized they're my soulmate. So you're not afraid to cut out this Knight of Swords individual and cut them, with the energy, and cut them off quickly. And if they don't bounce the way you need them to, you're not afraid to tell them. Saying, hey, listen, it was cool. Now you got to get the fuck out of here because this is the individual that I really wanted to be with. That's just how it is. That's just, that may sound a little harsh, a little cold, but, life is complex. And sometimes, that's how these things work out. Doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you human. Okay? Now, with that being said, we also have the Hermit card here, too. So there was a lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflection that you have done within yourself to come to this realization, and you want this recognized victory. You want to be with your soulmate. In addition here, we got the Chariot here. This Chariot here is a person you've asserted yourself into the situation. You've taken control of this now that this situation looks like, hey, listen, this is really a person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. You decided to take control of this situation and kind of steer it in the direction that you needed to go in so that you could get the maximum outcome of the situation, because this person represents someone that you have a lot of deep, this is a spiritual connection too. A spiritual, a core connection, okay? These type of connections, again, there's more than one soulmate, okay, in this world. The twin flame is different. There's only one of those, but there's a few soulmates here. This is one of the few soulmates that are out here. And you have feel like you have a spiritual connection, a real deep connection with this individual. There's real compatibility here. So you decided to take control of it to make sure you can maximize that potential outcome. Finally, we got the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Because in the end, folks, this is what this is all really about. At the nexus of this, okay, which is why love readings are so effective in the beginning, from the get-go, is that everybody wants love. Everyone wants love, and everyone wants to be loved. Okay? That's just straight up real shit. Everyone wants love, and everyone wants to be loved. And that's at the heart of this. And if you're getting wish fulfillment, there you go. It's all about fulfilling your wishes to be happy. All right? So with that being said, let me see what type of things from your past, if anything, that could possibly affect the outcome of this situation. What kind of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? Show cards I need to see. Show cards I need to see. Show cards I need to see. There you go. So, number one, you already talked about it. Wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. In the past, you have been in situations where your wishes weren't fulfilled. You need your wishes to be fulfilled this particular time because you believe this is your soulmate. There you go. All right. In the past, you were afraid to walk away. This particular time, Eight of Cups, like in a situation with this Earth sign individual, you're not afraid to walk away. If there is something that, you know, is more to what you need in your life. You have this void you need to have filled. You're not afraid to walk away. And finally, Five of Pentacles. In the past, again, no one likes to be left out in the cold, okay? But you're not afraid to do that with an individual. And that's pretty much what's happened with this Earth sign individual. Pretty much being left out in the cold. They're not looking to give up, but you're kind of willing to put them out in the cold because you believe this person is your soulmate, okay? And so maybe in the past you would not have done that, but you're doing it now, okay? And so there's that. So with that being said here, let's see what additional information spirits want to give you before I shut this thing down. What additional information do you want to give my Cancers? What additional information do you have for my Cancer? What additional information do you have for my Cancer? What additional information do you have, my Cancers? Okay. Not surprising. Connection. There's a connection there. Spirit wants you to know there's absolutely a connection. You and the soulmate, okay? There's a connection that you guys have. As I've been saying, I've already kind of spoke about it ad nauseum, but there is definitely a connection that exists here between you and this individual, you and this soulmate connection that you have here. So, you know, there's that. In addition here, expectation. It's okay to have high expectations, which is when you're dealing with relationships. Your expectations are pretty high. You want to be happy. It's okay to have high expectations, especially with a situation like this where you believe this person is your soulmate. So expectations are pretty high here. And finally here we have listen. Listen. Because again, you don't know what you don't know. And really kind of, listen, listen to not only your outer voice, but listen to your inner voice too. So in this term, usually this term would be listen to other individuals. You don't know what you don't know. But in this particular case, it's listen to that inner voice inside of you that says, you know what, move forward with this soulmate connection here. So not just listen to people on the outside, but listen to their inner voice as well, telling you that this seems to be something solid, something long-term. There's some kind of connectivity here, and this is something that you most definitely probably want to pursue because there's some good things that can happen from this, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. Okay, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Make sure you also put that thumbs up and stuff like that. All that stuff helps out a great with the algorithm and everything. In addition to that, this is a general love coming reading. Now, if this resonated with you, that's great. And you want to know a little bit more, please feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave all the links and everything below. If this didn't resonate with you, that's cool too. And you still may want to get a personal reading so I can kind of dig into your particular situation. Again, my name is Adonis. Thank you for all your support. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.